Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word and the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. And this article here is about the military draft, okay, which is fastly approaching. It says lawmakers move to automate selective service registration for all men. And it says for all men, but down here it says all men right under the picture here. All men ages uh, 18 to 26 would be automatically enrolled in the selective service system under a plan approved by House Committee Wednesday night. Okay, and this thing they're saying is this bill or whatever this is that they're passing will go into effect possibly in the fall. If not, Lord willing, before then. Okay, it says a new plan from House lawmakers would automatically, okay, register men for a potential military draft when they hit age 18, avoiding potential legal consequences connected to failing to file the paperwork at the proper time. Okay, so they just gonna do it for you. Okay, so there's no excuses. Okay, it says language included in the House Armed Services Committee draft of the annual Defense Authorization Bill would mandate the automatic registration of all males between ages 18 and 26 living in America in the selective service system, the federal database used for a military draft in case of a national emergency. Okay, and this is not too long. Let me just read this real quick. And it says the system has been used for the purpose for 52 years, but men who fail to register can face a host of legal consequences, including forfeiture or of eligibility for federal programs and possible jail time. But the number of individuals who have skipped registering has increased in recent years, in large part because registration options were removed from the federal student loan process 2 years ago that had accounted for nearly a quarter of all registrations in prior years. Okay, and it says by using available federal databases, the Selective Service Agency will be able to register all the individuals required and thus help ensure that any future military draft is fair and equitable, she said during debate on the idea Wednesday night. Okay, now I brought this up before, but I definitely brought out a lesson last year when Joe Biden said that the main focus or the main people, okay, that he's going to look to draft are so-called black men, okay? And it says this will also allow us to rededicate resources. Basically, that means money towards reading readiness and towards mobilization rather than towards education and advertising campaigns driven to register people. It says the selective service costs roughly $30 million a year, and lawmakers have proposed a number of reforms to the database in recent years, including adding women and completely eliminating the agency altogether. But none have made it through Congress. So, yeah, we knew that women could possibly get drafted as well, and we do believe that that is going to happen. They will draft women from ages 18 to 26 as well, man. Okay, and it says the latest proposal was approved unanimously by the committee, but still must advance through the full House of Senate before it could become law. And the authorization bill, which contains a myriad of military budget and policy priorities, is expected to be finalized by the two chambers sometime this fall, okay? And shit, we already in the summertime, so that's what, 3 months away, man. Okay? This could be implemented and people are going to be drafted, man. And the way things are looking and going, yeah, this is pretty much a definite, man. You know, that military draft, it's coming, okay? And it's in the works as we speak, man. All right? A lot of proud people, a lot of people that think they're killers, all right? A lot of the undesirables out here roaming these streets. The Heavenly Father is going to have it to where they get drafted, man. The Most High is stirring the pot right now, man. Okay? So, yeah, this is coming. This is coming, man. All right, real quick, I just want to bring out a couple of scriptures, of course. All right, this is Isaiah 19 and 11. And it says, surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings? Okay? And this is going into the president, okay, whoever the president may be at the point in time, okay, when all of this really pops off, okay? It goes into the governors, the top officials, okay? Basically the whole government, man, which are definitely fools, okay? And their rule is coming to an end, and we're seeing it. People don't have that patriotic spirit anymore, man. No one gives a damn about this country. No one gives a damn about fighting for this country, okay? And we're seeing the decline of America, man, okay? That's what we're seeing. This is what this video I'm going to play after this indicates, and that's, this is the mindset of the people out here, which is a strong indication that, no one gives a damn about, fighting for this place or risking their lives, okay, for this place, man. And let's go to verse 12. And it says, where are they? Where are the wise men? And let them tell thee now, and let them know what the Lord of hosts hath proposed upon Egypt. Okay? This is also, let's get Isaiah 14 and 20. Let's get Isaiah 14, 25. I didn't even have to do that. It just went back. 14, 25. Right? And it says, that I will break the Assyrian in my hand and upon my mountains. Let's go to 24. The Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have proposed, so shall it stand, that I will break the Assyrian in my hand, and upon my mountains tread him under foot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. Okay, and soon, we won't be in captivity anymore, man. This is fastly approaching, man. As we see the decline of this place, okay, is a great indicator that this yoke is about to be taken off of our necks, man. Okay, and it says, this is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. For the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, have proposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Okay? And this is also talking about, the wise men, all of these, top men of these other nations and Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, they're going to try and get together and hash it out, so it won't be, a world war. Okay, because all they seek to usher in is that one world government, okay, and that's what they seek to usher in, that new world order, okay, because at the end of the day, they all in cahoots, all right, but they don't control anything. The Heavenly Father does, all right. He's going to put the spirit on them to continue to be in the spirit of war. So there will be a time where they try to come together and hash it out, Okay, but it's not gonna work, man. The Heavenly Father he's the Father of spirits, so he's gonna control what's going on, man, regardless of what they try to do. Let's get Obadiah. Let's get Obadiah 1. Well, Obadiah, and we'll read verse 3. We'll read 1 through 3. And it says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sit among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. Okay? So like I said, they're going to try and come together, but the Heavenly Father going to put the spirit on these other nations, okay, to hate Babylon, because they already hate Babylon anyway, okay? But he's going to put the spirit on them to want to destroy Babylon, which we know is going to come, okay? It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, okay? Because these Edomites think that they're going to continue on forever, okay? They think they're going to be the powerhouse of the world forever, and it's never going to change. And that's the pride of their heart, the pride of their mind. It hath deceived them. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, and that's where they about to go, right back to their natural state, man, their natural habitat, man. Okay, in the clefts of the rocks, especially when Yahweh Shai comes, that's where they're going to go run. They're going to hide themselves in the clefts of the rocks, man, for fear, all right? And the 144,000 is going to come down and dig their asses out from their hiding places in the mountains and such, and they'll be put into captivity. And it says, whose habitation is on high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Okay, and like I said, we've seen this place crumble down every day, man. Okay, the infrastructure of this place is done. All right, it's only a matter of time before all hell breaks loose. These UN troops are deployed on the streets. Okay, we about to see a lot of things happen, man. All right, and when that military draft comes, okay, that's gonna usher in some things, man. Some things might happen from that, man, because a lot of people is not gonna want to go to war, man. They're not gonna want to go to war for this country. All right. I remember my father tried to get me to go into the military, and I boldly told him I'm not gonna fight for a country that won't fight for me. And now, 20 something years later, that's the mind state of a lot of these people out here, man. You know. Let's go back to I'm gonna finish in Isaiah real quick, and I'll end it there. I didn't want to make this long, but this is some beautiful news here, man. Things are moving along, okay, and we almost up out of here, man. We just gotta endure a little bit longer. Let's get Isaiah 16. This is my point here. And it says, in that day, let's just go to 15. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And in that day shall Egypt be like unto women. All right? And I'm bringing this out every time I do something about a draft, because this is indicating how people are going to be afraid, man, once that draft comes. All right. So we're speaking about military age men from 18 to 26 potentially being drafted in the fall when that law is passed. Okay, and that's going to breed a lot of fear and terror among people in Babylon the Great, man. All right. And it says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts. Okay, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, the Lord of armies. Okay, that's what the host means, the Lord of armies, man. Okay, which he shaketh over it. Okay, and the Heavenly Father, like I said earlier, is stirring up the pot, and he's getting things moving. Okay, and people's gonna know when that military draft comes. Okay, they know if they go over there, that is a great possibility that they're not gonna make it back home alive, man. Okay, and they're gonna know it. And that's what's gonna ring terror in Babylon the Great when this particular prophecy comes to pass, man. Let me get Luke 21 and 26 just to back that up real quick, and I'll end it. Let's get Luke 21 and 26, and I'll end it here. I didn't want to make this long at all, right? Let's get 25 first. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity." Okay, people are going to be perplexed out here, man. All right, baffled, if you will, as to what's going on. Okay, the sea and the waves roaring, right? And it says, men's hearts failing them for fear. Okay, all of these things that's going to be happening on the earth, man. There ain't going to be no more tough guy shit, man. Okay, there's going to be a great humbling coming for both men and women out here, man. Okay, 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. Many great miseries will come to them who have walked in great pride, man. And that's what's about to happen. There's a lot of prideful people out here that think, can't nothing happen to them. They're untouchable. Okay, and a lot of these people are about to get touched, man, if you will. It's about to happen. All right, and it says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay, so yeah, we in a time of war. Okay, the Heavenly Father has these other nations in the spirit of war. Okay, and you see how Esau, these Edomites, in Babylon the Great, are trying to avoid war because they know that they don't have, the military backing here in Babylon the Great to win anything right now, man. So, yeah, it's going to be, I'm curious to see, how this thing goes down, and what comes about of it if a lot of people just say, fuck it, I'm not going.
So I'm hearing a lot of stuff about how the United States is considering reinstating the draft because recruitment numbers for the military are so low. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, it is the funniest fucking shit that I've heard all year. The decrepit fossils who run our country are out of their fucking minds if they think that anyone who hasn't already enlisted is just going to put on a uniform and go to war because they said so. Get the fuck out of here. In case y'all haven't noticed, the average person in America is struggling right now in a way that has never before been seen in the history of our country. The cost of living keeps going up. The cost of groceries keeps going up. The cost of medicine keeps going up. The cost of cars keeps going up. The cost of housing keeps going up. Every single thing that you can possibly imagine, the cost of it just keeps going up with no end in sight. The only thing that's not going up are the wages that our fucking jobs pay us. Sure, let's all go to war for a country that we've long since been disillusioned by. Not to mention, I don't think that the U.S. government really understands that if it does come to that and the draft is reinstated, we're just not gonna go. Like, we've already kind of collectively all agreed that we're not paying back our fucking student loans whenever the payments presume. What do you think we're going to do with a draft notice other than use it as toilet paper? And that's not even taking into account all of the health issues that younger millennials and Gen Z have that disqualify them from military service, both mental and physical, that are a direct result of the capitalist hellscape that these motherfuckers in our government have cultivated. Like, I already can't be on my feet for more than a couple hours. What the fuck kind of use am I going to be in a combat situation? And on top of all of that, no one in any of the countries that the United States is currently occupying or just bombing the shit out of has ever done anything to me. So you can imagine I'm not too big on the idea of being the one to drop the bombs. Even if you leave all of that aside, just the amount that the military lies to the people it recruits. Like, seriously, put a finger down if a military recruiter has ever said to you something to the effect of, yeah, the VA will take care of you if you get hurt. Want to bolster your recruitment numbers so bad? Maybe give us a country that we can actually be proud of. Until then, I think I speak for every single person who is of draft age when I say, fuck you, draft these nuts.